What's going on, everybody? What's going on? All right, we about to get right on into it, guys. We about to get right on into it. All right, so let's get right on into it, my boys. Let's have a good day. First things first, I'm gonna mark up the 12 a.m. open, which is right here. We are actually starting to close below it as of right now. The Asian session range is right here. Gonna mark that up. Gonna mark up the previous day's high. Then we're going to mark up the previous day's low. As of right now, price is significantly closer to the previous day's high, so that's ideally where I'm expecting price to more than likely trade into. I'm also going to mark up the 50% of this Asian session, Asian range, I mean. Oh, oh, just like that. Now from here, I'm going to mark up all of my big figure levels in or around where price is, so I can get an idea where price is likely to move to and from if I'm looking for a trade. So we got 36,200. We got 36,000 right here. Make it just like that. We got 36,000. And then in between, we got our mid-figure levels like 36,150. We got 36,100, 36,50. Little levels like that. But these are our major big figure levels around where price is currently. And then we have 35,800 all the way down here. I don't think 35,800 is going to get traded into, but I will mark it up just in case. Just like that. Now let me check the higher time frame also. Higher time frame is having a bearish engulfing candle to the downside after rejecting 36,200. So that's already showing me a willingness of price more than likely going to have a push to the downside. We also made the high of the day during 4:30 in the morning. So something right now I could be anticipating due to the higher time frames. We are rejecting. So there is a chance we could get a push higher. But the only way I would be looking for a push higher is if we continue to reject this area right here. And what area am I talking about? If you come to the hour time frame, we have this 1 hour order block right here. So let me make that like that, like that, like that. We have this 1 hour order block right here. Just like that. So there is a chance that we could potentially, if we continue to keep rejecting, continue higher. And I'm also going to pull my fib from this low here because this is the low of the day currently. I'm going to draw my fib. You can see that it's currently not, it's not really rejecting it. It's kind of pushing through, but we got to wait for it to close at the end of the day because there is a chance that it could still potentially reject and go higher. But right now, we're just going to wait. Right now, the low of the day is right here during this London session at 1:45 in the morning. So it could be the low of the day. And if this ends up being the low of the day, then I already know for a possibility that price is likely to continue going higher. And that's really it. I'm also going to mark up the 50% of this Asian, not the Asian, I keep saying the Asian range, the 50% of this order block, which price is currently rejecting. So showing a willingness for price to potentially go higher. So we're going to see what could potentially happen. I more than likely want to see price go higher based off of all the things that I'm looking at right now. So we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But yeah, more than likely, if we continue to reject, I do want to see price go higher, but I am keeping in mind where we are here. That's why I'm more than likely bullish. But then again, I'm keeping in mind on the 4 hour time frame, we did just have a bearish engulfing to the downside. So if I do go short, more than likely I will be waiting for a possible retracement on the top side. Just like that. But now we just got to potentially wait and see what price wants to do. What's going on, Martin? Good morning, good morning. woke up a little late, but I just marked it all up real fast. Got my flash speed. But yeah, as of right now, all I did is I marked up this 1 hour order block that's at the 50% of the Asian session range, along with kind of rejecting this fib long that I have from the London low that was created at 1:45, 1:15 in the morning. So currently this is the low of the day, but I don't think it's going to hold the low of the day. So we'll see, because we are pretty significantly close to it. So the likelihood of rejecting it and not clearing this low is pretty unlikely since of how close we are. But if we do, something I would potentially be looking to do right now is, so let me change this fib from there to here. We could potentially trade down to 36,000, create the low of the day for a potential move to the top side. That's something that could also potentially happen as of right now. Because right now it does show willingness to want to come lower. I am keeping in mind that if you go to the higher time frame, such as the 4 hour, we are about to create a bearish engulfing to the downside. So that's part of the reason why I am bearish. But at the same time, if you come to the daily time frame, remember this area I was talking about yesterday, 36,000? We traded right into it and look at how it closed. And we're trading above right now. So there is a possibility we could potentially have a bullish move. But I am going to keep that in mind that we are pretty bearish. And on the 4 hour, we do have this engulfing right now. So those are all things to keep into consideration. But right now, we are slowly rejecting. Part of me does want to be able to take this long, but at the same time, I'm just going to wait till lower time frames. If I get an engulfing on this 5 minute of some sort, then I'll potentially look to take this long with a stop loss below this low down here, which will be about maybe 35, 40 pips, 45, around there. And then from there, because I'm looking to take a trade today. I haven't taken a trade. I'm trying to see what we could do. You said what? Yeah, right now, I look like a potential not New York, London continuation move right now. Potentially, this would be a nice move. Retrace to 50%, retrace to the 1 hour order block below the 12 a.m. area. This would be a good area to go long, in my opinion, personally. But at the same time, I am keeping in mind the higher time frames are very bearish. So that's something I got to keep in mind, because this 4 hour right now is really. But then again, look at where it's coming to. It could easily just come down, retest it to continue higher. So one thing I'm also going to do is I'm going to pull my fib from this low here. We see that 62% is almost at that 38.20, not 38, that 36,000 level. And we're currently at the 38.20% right now. So we'll see. I do want to see price continue to go long, more than likely, just from how price is moving, because I do think this might be the low of the week. So we'll see. Only time will tell. But as long as this low stays intact, then I know there's a good chance that price could continue higher. But if it doesn't, then I know 36,000 is right here. And I'm going to look for potential rejection, because it's going to clear the Asian session low, make the new low of the day. And then from there, we'll see. Look for potential rejection. But if we don't get that either, then I don't really think I'm going to be able to get any sell positions, honestly, unless price retraces at 930 and potentially comes maybe back to in here, so I can get a potential short. But we'll see. Hopefully prices doesn't drop all day again. That would be unfortunate. That would be very yeah. But then again, I would like to go short, but I wouldn't like to go short here. I would want to see price have a retracement before I go short. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's news at 10 a.m. too. Okay, I'm keeping that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, if it comes to down there at that point, I'm not going to be taking a trade at that point, honestly. If it comes all the way down there, then I'm only looking at if it's I reject 36,000. I know there's a chance I can go long. If we can hold right here, hold in this order block, I know this would be a good position because keep in mind where we are at the 50% of the Asian range, the 50% of this 1 hour order block. We still have this low intact and we're trading below the 12 a.m. open area. So this would be an ideal trade in my opinion to go long, but just due to higher time frames, kind of doesn't make it as clean. So we'll see. We will see. I think 36,000 might be where we potentially get that long situation. Hopefully prices doesn't drop all day again because I'm trying to get a trade today, but I'm not trying to force it. Yeah. But with the way this is looking, it looks like this is dropping. And if we don't get this long here, I don't think there's going to be a trade. So I'm not trying to short anywhere near here. Yeah, because it's easily dropping right now in the 4 hour. It's about to engulf the whole candle. But then again, because it's been engulfing, retesting this area here to continue going higher, but only time will tell. We'll see. We about to find out. But it does look like it's going to continue dropping for right now. It doesn't look like it's going to hold this order block, so that's something to keep in mind. And there's news at 10 o'clock. So one thing that is telling me is that there could be a chance of that volume coming in later on in the day, which is not something I want to do. I don't want to be here for 2 hours, hour and a half, just waiting for the momentum to come in. But hey, if it is, then no trade it is. No trade it is. But right now, we're just being patient, letting the market do what it has to do. That's really it. Currently, we're at the 3650 level. But if we're still in this area at 930, I'm just going to buy at the open. I'm just going to buy at the open, honestly. Stop loss, I'm going to keep it below this low if we are in this area at the open. If we don't clear this low by the open, I'm just going to enter at the open and have my stop loss below this low. But that's only if price continues to stay holding this area. Because that would be a great stop loss. Because if we stay within this area and don't clear this low, then the likelihood of us continuing to go higher for the open will be far more likely. And the pips will be probably about a 50 to 45 pip stop loss, maybe even less. But say price continues to drop before the open, then I know that there's a chance at the open that we could reject 36,000. So then I'll just wait. Oh. Yeah. It's all potential. I'm just looking at it on higher time frame. This bear is really about to create a whole bearish engulfing. So I don't know. And everything is in this big downtrend, but we will see. Let's pull the fib from this high to this low. Just like that. Still got room to move. It's not really touching any fib levels. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But if we reject, I'm in there like swimwear. Because it's showing a willingness to want to hold. Even though it's not clean, if we get, say, a engulfing on the lower time frame, it could be a good sign. Potentially looks like that's what it's doing right now. But I would rather wait for at least the candle close in a minute. We will see. I don't know why the music's like background music's not playing. Oh, shit. We're getting this engulfing, so I think we have a good potential to continue on going higher. Like I said, as long as this low doesn't get taken out, we'll see. I'm gonna wait for this 5 minute candle to close. Because if it closes bullish, then a 15 minute should potentially close as like a doji almost. If we can continue as bullish, but not, failed to close above. That's why we wait. No, I woke up a little late today because I was up. I made a new intro. I made a new little outro. I edited the YouTube channel a little bit, changed the about section, made a new channel art, did a few things. Hit, yeah, I'm at 753 subs now. 1K on the way. 1K on the way. And another thing I was gonna ask you, I don't know when I plan on doing this, but I thought about having an interview with you. Interviewing you and then putting on a channel. I could tag you and everything, your YouTube and all that, and then you could just go talk about your journey, talk about your struggles. It's not like a success interview, but it's gonna be more or less like a you're in the stages and you're already doing the journey, so it'll be like more or less like, oh, now you can come check out this if you're interested type shit. Could be beneficial for both people. Yeah, that's fine. We could probably set something up maybe Saturday or Sunday, but I'll let you know for sure. Yeah, we'll make it work. It'll only probably be like 45 minutes to an hour, but if we really get into it, you never know. Fuck around, it'll be 2 hours. Let me check NAS. NAS is doing something similar. Yeah, they're moving similar right now, but this one is trading a little bit lower. They're not trading as high as US 30. So I know that over here it does look like there's a chance that it will trade below these lows. And if it does that over here, then I know there's a chance it could do it over here. But I am keeping in mind that this is holding right now. 5 minute is holding. I'm gonna wait for this 15 minute candle to close in 2 minutes 50 seconds. Depending on how it closes will depend on whether I want to enter or not, honestly. That's what I'm saying. If we can get a doji right here, the next candle could potentially start to push higher. Even if we start to consolidate, I'm cool with being just taking a little bit of earlier entry. It's not even early, it's still we're in my time zone, but this is my bread and butter setup right here. I just wish the higher time frames were just bullish. That's the only thing. The setup is an A plus, but higher time frame is just shitted. Yeah, because look where we are. 50% of the Asian range, trading above the low of the day, below the 12M zone, and we also traded into a 1 hour order block and we're rejecting the 50% of it. If this was a big figure level, that would be even higher confluence. So I'll say maybe it's an A trade. But if they would say a big figure level here and the higher time frames were also bullish, I'll risk my whole account. Risk my whole account on that bitch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like what everything is. Yeah, majority, I feel like more majority people they understand a little bit of the concepts because they're like somewhat smart money or they come from the chat. But the thing is, that's why I do repetitive. So even if you don't know, if you just consistently watch it, you'll eventually be okay. Or if you just watch the beginning of the video, when I go over, I try to explain what everything really is. For sure, it's all about repetitive. That's I do the same thing. I wake up every morning. I do the same thing. I mark up the Asian session range, mark the 12 a.m. open, then I do everything. It's just like a big process, and I do the same exact thing. It's pretty boring, actually. If we can close as this doji, ah, this 5 minute candle is kind of shitty. If we can close bullish on this 5 minute, I'll potentially look to get in. Oh, there we go. And then stop loss would be about 40. I'll say like 40, 45 pips. So that would be, I'm trying to get my lot size. Oh my God. Here, I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of a retracement into this candle. If I can get a retracement. Hey, it could. Let me see. I'm gonna wait to get just in case it's. I just want to see how this 5 minute starts to move. All right, I'm going in. All right, I'm in. Stop losses are set in stone. Now I wait. Watch it start flipping on me as soon as I entered. The amount I have it below the low here because if it comes past this, then it's gonna come to 36,000. So I just have it below this low, anticipating that this is the low of the day. And if I'm wrong, then 36,000 will be there, and I kept my stop loss short. It's just keeping my risk reward there. It's all about risk reward. Because if I can get a good risk reward, whew, could get a potential good trade. Now come on, you study. Don't do this to me now. Don't do this to me now. All right, let me see. Zoom on, man. That's why I kind of wanted to wait. Yeah, these candles are just the way they form sometimes. I already know. That's why I was like, let me see how this candle is. But if we continue to reject the 50% of this area here, I think we should stay above it. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. We are buying below the 12 a.m. So we're following our rules. So if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, this is a setup I like to risk on. So we'll see what happens. That's why I just wish the higher time frame was a little bit more bullish. Because right now, like I said, the 4 hour and everything is really bearish. So it's like it's putting me in a rock in a hard place. But the setup's there, just higher time frame really isn't. So we'll see which one is gonna take over today. We will see. Yeah. So if it gets traded too, we're just keeping the risk small, but our risk reward there. So if it does trade into it, more than likely 36,000 is gonna get hit anyway. So it's just keeping us out of it earlier. But we are slowly rejecting. Let's see. Nas. Let's just hope today is the day that they go against each other. Because right now they're not playing apart. They're playing like two opposite sides right now. But we will see. We're in the trade. Hopefully this is the only trade I gotta take. I'm not looking to take multiple trades. But the likelihood right now looks good. This is a bread and butter setup, so let's see what happens. Even if I have to get out early and get out somewhere up here, I'll still be able to get a 1 to 2. This is just like the previous day's high would be the ideal full target, but you never know. Anything can happen. Yeah, potential. High potential. That's why it's a risky trade, but it's high potential if it does play out. That's if it fully plays out. We don't even need it to fully play out. Even if we get out here, that's still a 1-2. Even if we get out here, if we get out the high of this would be a 1-3. That would be a great trade. We will see though. I think it's a good chance. Like I said, look where we are in price. It's pretty good. So if we can get above that 12 AM area, start trading above that 36-100, that would be our TP1 actually too. So if we can stay above 36-100, I think we'll be good for the long. Yeah, I think someone just sent in the chat. NAS is showing divergence. It's like, it's hard to explain honestly. It's divergence in two pairs. So NAS is showing a downtrend, US30 is showing an uptrend. Like if you look at it like this here, this is divergence. So see how this is pushing up. You go to NAS, it's pushing down. Because since they're similar pairs, they're doing two different things though. But even NAS is slowly starting to reject, so that's a good sign for me, man. That's a good sign. Yeah, potentially. S&P still trading above it, didn't clear this low, so that's a good sign also. Because these are the lows of the day on US30. That's the low of the day. S&P, that's the low of the day. Here, this did trade below it, so I will keep that in mind, but our mind is on US30, and US30 does look like it's slowly playing out, so we'll see what happens. Still at like break even, but we got about 9 minutes to the open. I think it's a good little trade. We'll see what happens. We will see. Trying to get a trade under my belt. You feel me? You feel me? Oh, open this by accident. Accidentally open iMovie. Ooh. Oh, man. Trying to go to the gym already. I don't know. I've been liking the gym. This shit. Lately, I'm on like day 11. No breaks. I'm trying to go all year, no breaks. Go 365 days. Starting to reject. Yeah, it's patience right now. You know what we want to see? Gotta be patient enough to wait for it. Why is this here? 36-200 is really a good area to target, in my opinion. If we could trade off of here, stay above, 36-200 would be the next big figure level besides 36,000 that's closest to. I just don't want to see something like this. That's not what I want to see. And I already know US30. It does that shit. Does that shit. We'll see. Be ready in the trade, so whatever happens, happens. I'm up $80. I'm up $80. I just hope it's not one of them days. Like, remember, I don't know when it was, but price was consolidating for a whole time with willingness to want to push higher, and just randomly just dropped. Just dropped. Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, it was so clean, it made sense. But hey, can't win them all. Nash is rejecting. That's what I like to see. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm starting to really use these confluences now. I didn't really used to do it before, but now that I'm starting to do it, I can see the willingness. I can see like it helps me frame a better setup. S&P rejecting now also, because now you're starting to like play with different things. You're putting even more confluence behind it. So this is something I'm gonna start to try to do more often, honestly. Try to and below the 12 a.m. Whew. Yeah, they're all giving great like signs right now. All below the 12 a.m. This one looks like it's gonna have a New York possible reversal to the top side. Here we could potentially look to continue rejecting. Here to continue higher. Everything's just in an uptrend. I know it's not in a long-term uptrend, but oh man. See. Fell asleep with my earrings on. That shit hurts. Yeah, right now it's just being patient, honestly. Our other pairs are showing a willingness too, so it's just a matter of time. Just gotta wait for that momentum and just hope the stop loss is in a great place, which I think it is. I really think it is. I think this could potentially be the low of the day. I've been pretty good with finding the lows and highs of the day the last few weeks. It's just the fact that actually getting the actual trade is what's been fucking me up. Just get that TP1, man. That's all. TP1, man. I'm trying to see like a big nut. No homo. No homo. But I'm just trying to see like a big ass candle. Just swoops. Yeah, with the way it's forming, it does look good, and I do have higher influence now that I see that the other indexes are also slowly rejecting and showing a willingness. So we're almost at that TP1. Almost there. I'm ready. I already got TP1 hit plus 40 pips ready to send. I already know it's gonna get hit. And if we can stay above this order block, we're good. We are golden. You said you got stopped that break even on that? Oh yeah. I was paying attention. Like I was watching charts for a little bit, so a little bit later it did hit that TP1, so I did move it to break even. So I ended up just taking that break even on Friday. That's cool. It's all about the game. You're gonna take losses, you're gonna take W's. But right now, I don't like how this is engulfing. Do not like that. Hope this isn't a thing where it comes down, gets that grab again. Hoping not. London indices went up fast and came back slowly as a creeping trend. Oh yeah, we got 2 minutes until the open. And we're in it now. Our hard part's done. We just gotta take profit or just walk away from the chart once we get what we want to see. Yeah, I think that has a good willingness. Our stop loss is in a good spot, so if that is the low of the day, then we should be good. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Hopefully we can get that momentum. If we can get a lot of momentum, there's a lot of room right now to the upside. That's the main thing in my opinion. We have a lot of room to the upside. So much room. Even if you pull your fib from this high to this low, those fib levels are right up there. So that's something I'm gonna keep in mind. This 38.20%, hopefully I'm just gonna anticipate it doesn't get respected. That's what I would not want. And I'm just up here. If we get that TP3, that'll be a great trade. And 36,200, we even better trade. We'll see. Got 1 minute. All the candles are, if they can close bullish, this is gonna be more likely for that 930 candle to be bullish. Come on, get that TP1. Come on. There we go. Slowly but surely. Come on, that momentum. Come on. Come on. With that TP. I'm trying to see you go up. Not down. Up. Yeah, the momentum's coming in now for sure. I can see it for sure. Oh, man. Holding. I'm holding. Oh, boy. Let's see. Let's see. Don't want to see price continue to drop. If we break this low, I don't know. The likelihood of it coming down is going to be pretty high. Hey, fuck it. If it happens, it happens. 36,000 is where it's going to go. Damn, another day, another finesse? Or not? Come on, reject US30. You still, this low of the day is still intact, but once we clear this low here, the likelihood of coming lower is going to be far more likely. Our stop loss is there for a reason. Yeah, I don't like the way this moved. Yeah, everything's falling. Just took the L. It is what it is. Another one down. Let's see how it respects 36,000. Cause, damn, another clean trade got finessed. Now it's rejecting. God damn it! I'm not trying to enter here. Yeah, everything's just dropping. Another clean setup killed by higher time frames. Now we could potentially get this long here. Could potentially get this long here. Now it would be up to us whether we want to potentially take this long. I would have to wait to see a rejection first, though. Part of me does, part of me doesn't. Part of me does, part of me doesn't. Is Nas rejecting? Nas is rejecting too. S&P. Did take the low. They're not really rejecting on other pairs. So rocking a hard place right here. I'm trying to look at Nas. Nas is slowly rejecting. Let's see. It's tapping into here, right? This is right here, the high. Move that over. Yeah, just another day, just kept dropping again. Ain't nothing we could do. Yeah, I'm looking at Nas, seeing that this is potentially rejecting, but doesn't look like it's gonna respect it right now. Like I said, higher time frame just took over again. We're still in the room on the higher time frame to potentially reject, but at the same time, at this point, it doesn't even seem worth it. Body. Yes, sir. Damn, another clean setup. Killed. But hey, you see, that's where price moved from, though. Right in here, this is where price moved from. Even if it was our direction, we were just on the wrong side of the trend. I personally wouldn't have been selling here, though. That's just me. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. I still lost a little bit less than 1%. It's just the fact that just taking back-to-back L's, just back-to-back. Yeah, price has just not been working in my favor. Yeah, this is just real bearish right now. There's Nas, so is US30 gonna follow? I don't know. It's rejecting 30, this 35,900 right now. Yeah, rejecting 35,900. Part of me does want to go long. Anticipation is gonna follow, but at the same time, it's just like if I go long, I would at least want to go long at this 50% with stop loss below, which is about 50 pips. And if that doesn't work out, well then at that point, might just have to call it a day. Because right now it's rejecting. We're rejecting on the 4 hour. We can still reject this right here. If we continue to just close a little bit higher. But right now with the way it's looking, it's just not clean whatsoever. That 35,900 level, potential fib long. This is it's like a 15-minute order block right here. Yeah, it's just we just gotta wait right now, honestly. If we can get some dojis maybe on the 5-minute. Look at Nas, man. See, I swear, like my analysis works on other pairs. Makes no sense. Like I'm not just trying to hop in to hop in. At the same time, I have a reason to believe it's gonna go higher, and I feel like I'm gonna just end up waiting, not catching the trade. But another day, another L. God damn it. Yeah, now this is just real dropping. See how we react after tapping this 62%. If we don't hold this 62% in this 35,900 level, then at that point I'm just done. Ain't no reason for me to keep looking for a potential trade. On the 4 hour? Yes. Nas is rejecting, man. Come on, Nas is S&P didn't though. So S&P's falling. Nas is rejecting. US30's falling. There's also news at 10 o'clock, which is in 20 minutes, but I don't know if I want to sit here for 20 minutes and look for potential trade. Yeah, we really dropping now. Yeah. I don't think there's going to be any buy opportunity. If anything, I would rather take the buy on Nas, if anything, because right now US30 is not looking worth the risk. Yeah, US30 is just real bearish lately. God damn. No, that's slow down there. If we could stay above 35, 900 closing, there's a chance we'll push. But with the way S&P is dropping too, now Nasdaq's also dropping. So at this point, I don't even believe we're gonna get a trade. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna get this right here so I can get this screenshot. Yeah, sadly, it was a clean setup. I would take that setup, but like I said, higher time frames just weren't in our favor. There ain't no point. It would have been different if Nas was rejecting and I saw that it was rejecting still. It would have gave me a higher reason to believe, but as of right now, doesn't look like we're gonna be. It's been real bearish. I don't like it when you say it's bearish. It's never bearish. Yeah. Like, bro, look at this candle. Like, this is what I wanted to the upside. Ah. Yeah, that would have been our ideal trade, though. The confirmations and setup was there, just our time frame wasn't. I lost 9.6%. Not 9.6, 0.9.6. It's a little bit less than 1%. Hey, kept it small. It's fine. That's all I can do. Yeah, I lost about like 39. Yeah, it is what it is. Right now it doesn't look like it's gonna do anything worth it, so what I'm gonna do is do that. Cause ain't really much we could do. Look at this. That's crazy. That's All we had to do is just sell at the open. Sell or buy at the open. Part of me just wants to stop. I really just might just go straight to trading the open. Just buy or sell whatever bias I have and just leave it at that. Honestly, cause shit, man. Yeah, this higher time frame analysis too. It's doing the same thing yesterday. Watch it turn into a whole wick like it did yesterday, and if it does, I'm gonna be fucking sick. It's gonna, yeah, like what? Just like yesterday, we had this big drop, and then it's just a big ass retracement. Oh shit, not me though. Watch, this is where we're gonna start to reject now. Watch. Not even then. I just pulled it from the very low of this move to this high. So this is, look at that. We're starting to get a rejection after what came into this right here. There's a chance it could go higher, but at this point, it's not even worth it in my eyes. So oversold that at this point, anything could happen. Wouldn't be surprised if it just kept on melting. Yeah, it is at the 800. Yeah, we could get that trade potentially. I don't know if I feel comfortable enough taking another trade though on this, personally. Even though it could fib long, 15-minute order block, 38.5, 800 level. I'll need to see NAS slowly reject too, though. I need more than this confirmation that right now. Because we're below the 12 a.m. The Asian range kind of doesn't even matter at this point. We could use that more if it's like a target at this point. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take this trade. I do, but I don't. Yeah. I don't know. It might just be all of January. I don't even know. I forget someone. Someone told me quarter one just sucks. I still. Nas. Yeah, they all got like a little wick to them. I don't know. Yeah, potentially, because it's still within this breaker block right here that it rejected from yesterday, so it could easily reject it still. And then, because it hasn't even had that push from it yet, it's just rejecting as of right now in higher time frames. So we could easily, fuck. Part of me does, part of me doesn't. If I was to get in, where would I get in? If I was to get in, I would want to at least get in here. 50 pip stop loss. I don't know. It's risky. It's risky for sure. Risky for sure. That's the one thing I gotta say about this. If I get in this trade, I know it's risky as fuck. Yeah, but then again, I'm keeping in mind there's news in 13 minutes too. That's what I'm trying to think. I'm like, I'm waiting for Nas too. Okay, I'm taking it. If I take this L, then it is what it is. I knew what I was doing, but I'm comfortable with it. You gotta know what you're willing to lose. I knew what I'm risking. 833 is where I got in. I'm gonna have a 50 pip stop. 5, 833 minus 50, 783. Watch it stop me out. At that point, bro, I don't even know what I would do. Cause I'm looking at Nas. Nas is looking good. It's just I wish I had a low. I should have made a little bit of a lower stop loss. Not stop loss, lot size. Damn, already, bro. It's coming down already. It's retesting 30. It's gonna retest the 800 level though. Where's this 800 level? Let me mark that up over here. Hey, I knew what I was doing getting in this trade though. I still have the potential that it's gonna go higher, but I'm just keeping in mind it's rejecting 35 800. So get this retest, and if it continues to hold it, it should be good. Yeah, stop loss at 783. 783. I'm gonna make it black so I know. Yeah, it's there. The only thing I just need to see reject 35 800. If it doesn't reject it, this is rejecting 2 though. God damn, this is flipping. Yeah, this is flipping on me. Let's just see. Hoping for this news to come into effect. Need this news to come into effect. And regardless what happens, I'll be back tomorrow. I just need to hold 35 800. It's gonna keep on slowly retesting it, so I know that. But we have that news at 10 a.m., which I'm hoping could catapult price, which is in 10 minutes. So if we could stay above 35 800, continue to reject this fib long, this 15-minute order block. Nas, if we can get Nas to continue to push too, that would be good. But as of right now, this might be a trade I just let run, honestly. And if it stops me out, it stops me out. But This is gonna be something that I just don't want to watch. I just don't want to watch. I want to wait the 10 minutes for the news, but at the same time, I don't know. We'll see. I have faith in the trade. Fib long below 12 a.m. This will be end up being just, we could just get this overall retracement. So if we pull our fib from this high to this low, I'll just do it from the wicks for now because the body's in the middle of it. Trade all the way back up to here. That would be our ideal area that I would like to get out. So I'm gonna just have my TP all the way up there just cause why not? I'll have my TP at TP4. TP4 is where my TP is. I'll just let this run for now, honestly. Because showing a willingness to reject. Now it's just let that news potentially come in and push where price needs to be pushed to. But we will see. We will see. NAS slowly pushing. This is slowly pushing. Yeah, I think it's good, honestly. So what I might do, Martin, honestly, I don't know. I might just let it run, honestly. Just go to the gym. Just let it do what it gotta do. Mine's, you said what? Yeah, it's around that same area. I have it like right at the high. That's like TP4. So I just put it there. It just happens to be here. Yeah, because I have it on my MetaTrader too. It's different. I have it a lot of it on my MetaTrader, so I took a lot of it off of here. But we're almost at that TP1 though. I might just wait till the news, honestly. Just from there, I'll probably hop off. Part of me. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I just don't want to watch it because around this time the momentum really isn't there, so it might take a little bit longer. It won't be like this big candle we had here, unless that 10 a.m. news is really like critical. I'm trying to get the TP1 so I can break even. Come on. We'll see. Giving it like 5-10 minutes, and if I either get stopped out or I get to TP1 and I break even, one of the two will happen in 10-15 minutes. And once I get break even, I'm either gonna make back some of the losses, or I'm just gonna take that one out for the day, and that's fine by me. Looking nice, man. See, I swear I want to punch US30 sometimes. Like the way Nas moves, how I want US30 to move every time. I want US30 to push, Nas ends up pushing. I want Nas to drop. I want US30 to drop, Nas ends up dropping. It's really doing the opposite. Like I'm about to start trading Nas at this point. God damn. And look where Nas came to. Clean too. It looks like it came right into this area. Almost to the pip. And then over here, US30 is being a little bitch. Being a little bitch. Oh shit, this is about to engulf, and US30 you could barely even get out of this. Look at that bullshit. Wow, that's tough. That is tough. Now we're rejecting, coming lower. Sheesh. Yeah, today, I don't know, just one thing I've noticed is my trade ideas is how I trade just hasn't been working out. And that's really what it's come down to at this point. I know my process, but the process has just been fucking. Yeah, I got it like right below 35,800. I'm just hoping it doesn't really just push through that level. But at this point, anything could happen. We have 5 minutes till the news, but yeah, yeah, US 30, you can eat my dick. I don't know what's Nas doing. Nas came back down too. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that. But I know it's probably still gonna go up. That's what sucks. I know it's probably gonna go up. I'm gonna just leave this here. So look at that. Yeah, it's the best thing to do. Mhm. Yeah, I feel you. That's good. That's good. But nah, yeah. Right now, it's probably still gonna push. Honestly, sadly to say, it's probably still gonna push because it is if they come back up. But we'll see. I'll be back tomorrow. But on that note, I'll see you tomorrow. See you in the morning. We'll be back again. All right, bro. You be safe. But yeah, guys. It's another day. Just the market hasn't really been moving in my favor the last few days, if I'm really gonna be honest. But it is what it is. Ain't really much we could do about it. So that's really it. Just gotta be able to take it to the chin and do what you gotta do. So that's it. I'm gonna talk to you guys later.